So, first off, introduce yourself for us.
Yeah, I'm Barry Williams.
Okay. So, what club are you fighting out of?
Fighting out of Chester Boxers.
Oh, okay. So, what's your record for tonight?
3-0 at the minute.
3-0.
Gonna go 4-0.
When was your last fight?
5 weeks ago.
5 weeks, so you're ready then?
Yeah.
What's your strengths in the ring, do you reckon?
Bit of an all-rounder, to be fair. Conditioning, fitness, and I believe my technical ability is quite good as well.
So how have your previous results gone? Have you won by knockout or a decision?
1 stoppage, 2 decision.
Oh, okay. So how was your training for this fight?
Yeah, quite good. The hardest bit's cutting the weight. That last week sucks.
Yeah,
your belly's just rumbling at you. It's horrible.
Yeah, I'm good to kind of.
Yeah. I've already eaten like a king yesterday.
Yeah.
Got the weight yesterday morning, so I was eating like a king yesterday, today. Yeah.
What do you know about your opponent tonight?
I don't know anything about. I know he's southpaw. I don't know how many fights he's had, but he's a little bit smaller than me. He's southpaw, so it's going to be my first time fighting a southpaw, so could be a slippery customer.
Yeah, at least you got the leadership, haven't you? Finally, what's your prediction for tonight?
Well, I'm going to win.
You're just going to win, is that it? Just going to win?
Well, I'm going to hopefully go for the stoppage, but if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, I'm going to beat him on points.
Win's good enough anyway, isn't it?
Win's a win, and as long as come away with the W, that's it.
Nice one, anyway, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
So, can you introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, mate, I'm Gary Austin.
Gary Austin. What club are you fighting for tonight?
Engine rooms, mate.
Are you from Engine Rooms, yeah? What's your record?
It's 3-0.
3-0. How did your previous results go? Knockout decision?
2 knockouts and 1 3-rounder.
Okay, so what do you think your strengths were in the ring?
Speed and power.
Speed and power, yeah. So how was your training for the fight?
It's been great, yeah.
That's good. How many times have you been getting for it?
I've been in nearly every day, like I've had a few days off.
So have you been sparring a lot?
I've been sparring, yeah. Sparring with the team and a few of the lads up there. 2 warriors from the engine room. Yeah, man.
So you're ready for the fight then?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. So do you know anything about your opponent tonight?
What?
Do you know anything about your opponent?
No, not really. Go ahead and do it, yeah.
Fine, what's your prediction for tonight?
What?
What's your prediction for tonight?
Win. Yeah, win as always. Whatever, let's see how it goes, innit?
Anything will do, won't it?
Yeah, anything will do. As long as I win, then man, sweet, yeah. Nice one for that, mate.
Well, what a brilliant second fight that was, ladies and gentlemen. We are definitely getting the party rolled up in here tonight. Victory Fight Club United Promotions now brings you our 3rd fight of the night in our lightweight division. Introducing, in the red corner, fighting out of Chester, we have Barry Williams. Making his debut to Engine Room Boxing Club Liverpool tonight, introducing in the blue corner, in the lightweight division, please give a warm welcome to Gary T. Austin.
Hello again. Now we're up to the 3rd bout, which is Barry Williams versus Gary Austin. I know Barry Williams is, I don't know much about him, but I know the corner he's from. I know his coach, Mr. All Over himself, very experienced professional, so I can only imagine that Barry Williams obviously knows how to take care of himself. In the other corner we've got Gary Austin from Engineering Boxing Club. It's his debut tonight for the club. I don't know if he's had any other fights, but I do know he moves very, very well. He can hit hard and he's got good head movement, but he's also very, very unorthodox. So we'll see what happens with this one. Well, let's see what goes on. I would say the height advantage actually stands with Barry. So we'll see how it goes. Both look in very, very good shape. So it looks very, very competitive. Let's see how this one goes as well. Again, this is Gary Austin versus Barry Williams. Let's see what goes on. Both feeling each other out with the jab right now. Oh! Big shot. Big shot from Gary. Ooh. Wow. Gary's throwing a lot of haymakers here. I hope he doesn't blow himself out. Oh, what a shot! I think Barry's hurt. He's recovered very, very well. Most definitely. Right now, Gary's just looking for that one big shot. He needs to stop doing that. He'll get caught if he's not careful. Oh. Gary's obviously taking his time. Oh, what a shot. What overhand left. Barry's caught again. He needs to get his hands up. He needs to get his hands up. He's going to get hurt. Right now, Gary's just stalking him. What a counter from Barry. Oh, what a shot from Mr. Williams. A lovely right uppercut. I'll have to say, it's very, very noticeable that Gary Austin's actually slowed down right now. I think he might have started a little bit too quick out the traps, but we'll see if he's got anything to recover in the second round. Whoa, what a counter! Most definitely. Oh, end of the first round. Whoa, what a counter! First round, very, very good. There was a lot of good action in the first round. I'll have to say, for punches landed, I'll have to give it to Gary Austin. But, and this is a massive but, when he's throwing, he's leaving his hands down. Barry Williams is countering him a few times. And also, what's happening is that Gary's starting to slow down at the end of the round. That says to me that he's starting way too fast. He needs to control himself, slow his pace down, and maintain it.
Yeah, definitely. After observations on the first round there, I must say, Gary did go in there quite quick. He landed a few clean left hooks, but still a bit too fast, a bit too aggressive to start off with. If he slows the pace down then, he'll have some more reserve energy to continue to the second and third round.
I would definitely agree with that. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Noticing in the corner right now, Barry Williams looks pretty comfortable, whereas Gary Austin's breathing a bit heavier. We'll see what happens. It's all about conditioning. You can be very beautiful in this sport, but if you've not got the internal engine to do it, then all their muscles mean nothing. Start the second round, let's go. Oh! Mr. Williams has started fast. Right now he's forcing Gary Austin to work. Gary doesn't want to work. Oh, good counter. The pace has noticeably slowed down now. Noticeably slowed down. But again, Gary Austin's just looking for the big shot. He needs to work in combinations.
Yeah, he's definitely looking for that big left hook again, isn't he, Stinks? That's one thing he is doing. He's moving around a bit he's slowed down a lot, but he's still moving around on angles, isn't he?
He is, but he's been caught twice in a run by Carter left hook. He needs to get his right hand up.
That right hand is down too often.
Most definitely. I would like to see a bit more head movement as well on the way in from Mr. Austin. Mr. Williams is just waiting to counter. Oh, what a right hand. Oh, he's on the front foot.
He's closing G down here now.
Most definitely.
A clean jab there from G.
Yeah.
Barry's still putting the pressure on.
Gary Austin has most definitely slowed down.
It's definitely give Barry an opportunity to put the pressure on.
It has. But the only thing is that Barry's not actually putting the pressure on. I really wish he would.
The opportunity is there to present itself.
Oh, what a big uppercut. Mr. Austin's hurt. He's hurt. He's trapped in the corner. Not a big figure. Oh, that was more out of exhaustion, that was a slip. But at the same time, that tells a lot to me that he's knackered. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's caught again. He's hurt. Whoa, envelope. Saved by the bell. No doubt, saved by the bell. That was a Barry Williams round. Gary Austin is notably tired. Let's see if he can recover in these next 60 seconds. Wow.
He's got to get his breath back here, Stinks. He's definitely got to get his breath back. There's opportunities for Barry to finish him off here now. Nice and early in the third round. It can happen.
It can. But whether it will is another story. At the same time, looking in the corners again, Barry Williams is composed. Gary Austin is absolutely in panic right now. He's in crisis. His head's facing down. He's not looking up. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope he can pull through this, because so far this has been a fight of two halves. The first round was Gary Austin all over.
Most definitely.
But now in the second round, Barry Williams has got right on top of him.
Most definitely.
Third and final round. Let's see who takes it. But right now, it's anyone's fight.
Round 3.
Both gone to the center of the ring. Touch your gloves. What a fight. Let's see what happens within the next 2 minutes. Let's go. Gary Austin's already on the back foot. I can see Gary's hands moving, but he's not landing anything. But as I say that, he catches Barry with a kind of left.
He's still managing to slip, Gary. You can see him.
He is. But right now, like I said, he's just looking for that one home run. He needs to stop doing that.
It's just that.
Wow, uppercut. Wow. What a counter. Wow. And he's getting a standard 8 count. I don't know what's going to happen. It looks like he's alright, but what a counter. I don't think he's recovered. Barry's waiting for him. Oh, he's pinned him in the corner. This fight's over. This fight should be over, but no. Gary swings back. What a fight. And now he finally comes on. He should have done that before, but what a fight.
The ref had to step in there, most definitely.
Right. Oh, he's swinging for the hills. That's not going to work. Barry Williams is winning his fight.
He's just looking for that left hook, isn't he?
It's not going to work. Gary's exhausted. He's not throwing nothing back. Now Barry Williams is stalking him. Like he's looking for that big shot. It's not going to happen. He's just looking for the big home run. It's not going to happen. He's knackered. Oh! Whoa! Oh! This fight's over!
It's over.
He's got another count.
It's got to be over.
This fight's over. Wow! Saved by the bell, but this fight is over.
Absolutely.
I thought that Barry Williams won that fight. If that would have went on 30 seconds more, Gary's on his back. Wow! What a fight! We'll see what happened to the judges' scorecard, but that was a fight of two halves. Barry Williams seized the opportunity, he found his chance, and he took it. But I've got to give my credit to Gary Austin. He's on his feet. A lot of lettermen will be in the back right now. Oh my goodness, what a fight! I don't know. What's your opinion on that?
Well, gee, I'll give him one admiration. He stood his ground to the very end after taking a bit of a pulverising on the third round there. He started off pretty well. He started off a bit fast and he's burned himself out a lot going into the second and third round. Had he started off a bit slower, he may have had some gas left for that final round then.
I'll have to agree with that. It's all about pace. It is all about pace. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. People think it's easy of going down, burn it out. The difference is when you're not connecting, you're going to burn energy twice as fast. Unfortunately, in the first 2 rounds, Gary Austin was swinging over the hills. He wasn't really catching him, and he tired himself out. Third round, Barry Williams paced it just right, let his hands go, started catching him, and the fight was almost stopped. But like I said, I don't know what the judges have seen. I know what I've seen, and I've got to say that fight goes to Barry Williams.
Very well said. I couldn't agree any more on that education there now from pacing fights out to the end. It most definitely works if you pace it properly. It just shows to show you rush in too fast too soon, you bear yourself out, and this is what happens. Let's wait and see.
Most definitely, but again, regardless of the situation, regardless of who wins, all I can say is what a fight! What a fight!
Let's see what happens. Over to the scorecards.
Most definitely.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if they go the distance, and in the 9 seconds of the third round, we have to give this fight over to Barry Williams, our winner tonight. Thank you very much.
How would you feel after that fight?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant, yeah. Over the moon.
Yeah. Did the result go the way you expected?
I'd like to have thought so, yeah. Yeah. Didn't want to come away with anything other than that fucking win, like.
It's a late stoppage, wasn't it? Late.
Yeah, that's it.
What did you think went right for you tonight?
The last 2 rounds. First round I couldn't seem to get going. He came out quite fast, kept putting me under pressure, but the shots he was hitting me with, I couldn't really get the counters off and get my movement until that second round. Well, that first round's always the hardest, you got to work him out, and he was a southpaw as well, and that was me. You said early on, he was probably going to be a slippy customer. The first time I fought a southpaw.
Look at your fitness there coming to it in the last 2 rounds as well, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I seen he was sort of gassing a little bit towards the end of the second and third. I could see he was, his gas tank was running out. When I come out for that third round, I thought, I'm going to go out and stop him here. That's what I had in my head. I didn't want to leave it for a home decision, being the away fighter, and with thinking I've probably lost that first round. I had to come out in that second and third and put him under some pressure myself.
You definitely come out and strong with the third, didn't you? Because it looked like he was just going for the knockout towards the end, because he didn't really have that much left.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're always looking for it, obviously. But I sort of that first round, he just sort of, I couldn't get going until the second and third.
Is there anything that you learned to take into your next fight?
Yeah, it's more experience. Another win. Just keep it coming, and yeah, on to the next one. I'll be having a couple of months out now, on holidays and stuff like that going on. So I've been training. I've just boxed for the last 7 months, and I've 4 fights in the last 7 months. So nice to have a little breather, get away, and yeah. It's 33. It takes it out of you, you know what I mean? Yeah. So 33 last week, so I haven't even had a beer or anything. It was my birthday.
You're going to enjoy yourself tonight then?
Well, probably have a few shandies. That's all it normally takes. So.
Well, congratulations on your fight tonight.
Nice one, mate. Thank you.
Nice one, brother.
Cheers.